Hello players, this is Ray and you're watching Ray Plays Games. I've got another Spirit Island playthrough for you. Now I am quite excited. I have just recently purchased Horizons of Spirit Island. Shout out to Chris from the Discord, had a chat. Also Grizzle, a fair few people kind of got me excited to buy this box I have. It is essentially a standalone box. It has mainly the same cards as the base set, but it does have 5 new spirits and a few other little things as well, new islands as well. So I thought I'd give this a go. The Horizons of Spirit Islands is an entry point for the game, so it is at a low complexity. So all the spirits are of low complexity. So again, I'm still kind of working my way into the game. I will start an adversary soon, but I still just want to get familiar with the spirits before I start going in. I'm taking my time with it. So this time round, I am going for Island G, as you can see here, and I've set up everything as per the setup. But I am going for Eyes Watch from the Trees. Is a spirit I'm very excited to play, so let me read out for you its description. Even after centuries, the Dahan find many things about Eyes Watch from the Trees somewhat enigmatic. Is it a spirit of the trees themselves, or a spirit which inhabits trees as its home? Is it one spirit, or many, or a sort of collective spirit? Despite these uncertainties, most Dahan trust the spirit. It warns of danger, helps those lost or injured in the forest, and only works mischief on aggression and the arrogant. Back in the days of the first reckoning, its faint whispers were a source of dread, but to current generations, they're a familiar and expected part of the island. So that is Eyes Watch from the Trees. As I mentioned, it's a low complexity one. Setup, I have put 2 presents in the highest number jungle. So that's over there, as you can see. You start with your 4 unique power cards and 0 energy, of course. That's kind of a given. Now the playstyle is good at defending against ravages and at steadily earning fear. Its abilities to gather, Dahan to fight back, and when defending can make a huge difference, changing a stalling tactic into a blow against the invaders. And it has a summary here. Mainly it's good at defense and fear. So let's turn this over. I have actually set everything else up. The fear cards are up there. Up on the top there, you can just see I've got the invader cards all shuffled in, the fear tokens, the blight, which is 4, is that right? No, 5 plus 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 1, so 6. Got 6 blight there. Yes, and I have my 4 cards here. And all I need to do is put my presence on the tracks and we should be good to go. So yeah, this will be an interesting spirit to pilot. Let's see how we go. Always a bit of fun here. Let's get that steady. Alright, and I should mention Eyes Watch from the Trees, a special rule is Dahan trust the watchers. So after one of your powers adds defend to a single land, gather up to 1 Dahan into that land. Can do that. Its innate power is mischief and sabotage. It is a fast power. It's the range is 1 away from a sacred site, and the target has to be a land with invaders. And then there are certain things there, mainly defense. So basically whenever I defend, I can gather up a Dahan, so I've got to see if I can use that to my advantage. Alright, one last thing before I start. I'm going to set up using the Explore here. So I'll flip it over. It is mountains first up. So we get mountains, 2 explorers, 1 there in the mountains and 1 over here now. Okay. Alright, I think we're ready to go. Let's do this. Okay, here we go. Let's go to turn 1. Alright, let's see what we got. I'm just going to make myself a little bit more comfortable. Okay, so what do we want to do for the growth? Oh yeah, sorry, and I need to, forgot that, I've got to move the mountain down there. Alright, so the mountain will be building. So with growth, what can I do here? What cards can I do? Push. I can put eerie noises, that won't help. Can defend 4. That's okay. Defend 4 there, and I can. Okay, so maybe I want to get 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick growth 2. So I can add 2 presents. 1 to where I am at the moment, which will be, take the one off here. Let's take it, put that, has to be, oh, let's put 2 away. So 1, 2, let's put 2 away here, 2 away there, and another one has to be where I have it at ready. So I'm going to put another 2 there. Oh, I'm not sure if that's a good spot. Maybe I'll put it in the jungle. Sorry, let's go down here. 1, 2. Let's put the 2 down here. Yep. Okay. Let's do that. Then I've got at least some coverage. Don't have coverage there. That's all. That's okay. All right. So that was growth. Gain energy. I've got to gain 1 energy. And I can play 2 cards. So what I'll play is, I can defend. I'll play 2 cards. Push up to 2. I could push. No, that will be too late. 1 damage. It's not going to help me. Gather up to 3. Okay. Defend. Okay, let me see. Defend 4. I'm going to hold on to that. I need to defend. Unless I just do these 2. Only got 1. Can't really defend 2. Okay, I might. It's a bit difficult. I might play Whispered Guidance Through the Night and Mysterious Abductions. Cost of 1. So that's done. Okay, fast powers. I can unlock my Mischief and Sabotage. 1 away with Invaders. I don't need to defend yet, but I might use this one here. This is the target. 1 away from, up to 1 away from the Sacred Site with Invaders. I can get 1 fear. So the fear goes down here. And I can defend 2. I'm going to put defend 2 here. And after one of your powers adds defend to a single land, gather up to 1. So what I'm going to do is, since I'm defending, don't need to, I'm going to gather up 1 there. Okay. Second power is this one. I will Mysterious Abductions. I'm going to get some more fear. That's 2 in there. And deal 1 damage. I can't do anything because it is actually on one of these lands where I have presence, but I can't. I just used it to get my elements. So I can't do 1 damage. Okay. That is that. Alright. Now we have the fear phase. No fear in there. Now we've got Ravage. Nothing happens. Build. Okay. Build. This one will build a city. This one will build a town. Okay, and then we get Explore. Let's have a look what we get. Sands. So sands will be added to both spots there. So 2 explorers on 5 and 3. Okay. Then we shift this across. Then slow powers. I do have 1 slow power here, which is Whispered Guidance through the night. So up to at least 1 away from here, I can gather up to 3. Well, either there, oh actually over here, 1 away I can gather up to 3. That one I might just gather up that other one, so I'll get 2 Dahan there. If I can defend, I've got a defense card here, defend 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I can defend 2. Yeah, okay, we'll see how we go there. Okay. Alright, that was the slow powers. Then time passes, which means that goes into the discard. And we are back to where we want to go. Okay. Next turn. Now, do I need 2 here. I can't seem to. Oh yeah, 2. Maybe I go for. Maybe I go for presents again. So I'm going to go for G2. So again, I'm going to take 2 presents, 1 from here. I will put that 2 away from where I need to. I'm going to put that up here, 2 away. And another one I might put just on there as well. So I've got 3 sacred sites. I get 2 gain energy phase. I get 2 energy. And then I get to play and pay for my powers. So I might, what I will do is I'm going to play Boon of Watching Guarding and also Eerie Noises and Moving Trees. So again, I'm going to unlock my Mischief and Sabotage innate power. And let's do our fast. Let's do our fast powers first. So I can do my defend 2. 1 from the sacred site with invaders. So what I'll do is, with my Mischief and Sabotage, I am going to defend 2 here. And I'll gain a Fear, so that's up to 3. So that was with my innate power. Now with Boon of Watchful Guarding, one of the target's spirits lands. Oh, I don't have a target spirit. I don't have a land. That is crap. So, oh no, that's not gonna do. Oh, I'm gonna lose that one. So I'm gonna actually defend 4 here. Oh, I'm gonna lose 1 to Han. Crap. I shouldn't have moved. I was meant to put a presence there. Made a mistake. Anyway, I will move 1 to Han away just to save it. Okay, that was a mistake on my behalf. Alright, that's been played. Alright, Fear, nothing happens. Ravage the mountains. That will ravage. It will have a blight there. And it will get rid of one of the Dahan. Gets taken. That sucks. Okay, mountain here. This defends for 2. And that hits for 3, so nothing happens, but I do get to wipe that clean. I get 1 more Fear for clearing a town. That's the Fear pool's done, so I do get a Fear card earned. Okay. Then we got build here. Sand's going to build a town. The other one's going to build a town as well. And then we have explore the jungle. Okay, jungle is there. Okay, jungle. We shifted this across. Jungle's going to build next. Then we have slow powers. I do have eerie noises and moving trees. 1 away from. I can push 2 away, right? 1 away. Why don't we? I'm thinking if I can go here. So I get 2 Fear anyway. So that goes 2 in there, and then I can push up to 2. So I can push this one away, so that at least that won't ravage. No, that's fine. Maybe I'll push. Maybe I'll push this one across, just so it doesn't build. Okay, that is that done. Let's reclaim those. Time passes, which means these go in the discard. Okay, so now we're back. I've got to reclaim my cards. So I'm going to reclaim the cards. I need. Oh, hang on. What did I do there? Eerie. So that was 2 cost. Okay. So reclaim the cards. I gain a power card. Lure of the Unknown. Lure of the Unknown. Where are you? Lure of the Unknown. I've got. Okay. And I get 1 energy. Okay. Alright. So what I'm going to do now is I gain 2 energy. So I'm up to 3. And I get up to 2 cards to play. Now, what I want to do, especially with Ravage, I want to defend. I can defend for 2 there, which would be good. I need to move 1 in. That's okay. Hits for 1. Yep, okay. And then what I'd like to do after that, this one I can gather into no invaders. Yep. Okay, I might play Lure of the Unknown and defend. Could defend that as well. Okay, got defend 1 there. Okay, and then I'm going to play Boon of Watchful Guarding. They both cost nothing, which is great. So what I'm going to do now, we get Fear card. Get the first one here. Terror level 1. Lands with Dahan have defend 2. Lands with Dahan have defend 2. This has got defend 2 already. Lands with Dahan, defend 2. Sands doesn't have that one. Okay, so that's got defend 2 already. And after one of your powers, oh yeah, powers include both the innate and power cards, can be used any number of. Okay, so I can't gather a Dahan there. That's okay. Defend 2. All right. Then I will, what should I do? Gather here. Defend 4. Okay, I might. Okay, let me just do Boon of Watchful Guarding. Oh, I haven't got it again. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna have to gather. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Oh, this sucks. I'm gonna have to gather 1. Use Lure of the Unknown. I'm gonna gather 1. Up to 2 away with no invaders. Oh no. Okay. Gather 1. Oh, you're here. Gather 1. Oh no, there's no invaders. Ugh. Okay, I'll have to be this one. Gather 1, no invaders. To a place with no invaders. Now I've got this. Boom. Defend 4. Can't use that. To defend 8. Okay, that one. Crap. I am going to defend 4 here as well. So that's defending 6. I gather 1. Goes there. Oh, I've got a cascade already. Damn. Okay. Oh, and I've also got this one. Defend 2. So I'm going to put 1 off the sacred site with invaders. Defend 2 here. And then I can actually gather 1 in here. Oh, that works. Okay. For a mind, Dahan, trust the watchers. Alright, that's good. I think that's okay. Okay, so then we go to fear cards. Nothing happens. Ravage, let's do it. Here, defends 2, so only hits for 1. But the Dahan will fight back and defeat a town, which I get 1 fear in there. Let's look at the on here. I'm defending 6 and I hit back for 4, so I get rid of these 2 and I get another one here, which fills up the pool. I get another fear card, so that's gone. Build, nothing happens there, nothing happens there. And then we have explore the mountains. Okay, mountains there and there. So let's shift this across. Okay. Slow powers, nothing. Time passes. Goes in there. Okay. We are up to, I'll go again. Jungle, nothing will happen there. Build, I've really got to build something there. Okay. Got to figure out what I would do first. 3 presents away. Okay. I might do G3. I'll gain a power card, drift down into slumber. Yep. Power card. Got that. Add a presence 3 away. I might take it from the bottom track here. And I'm going to put it 3 away. Let's just put it here in the middle. Okay. And then I gain 1 energy. Okay, now the gain energy phase, I get 2. So I'm up to 6. Okay, I can play 3 cards. I need a moon, 2 moons. Plant, defend, jungle, I don't need to defend. Can do that. Defend the jungle. I need 2 and 3, defend 4. Otherwise, gather up. Present up to 1 away. Presents up to 1, gather up those. Okay, jungle 1 away, gather up to 3. That's not good. I need to defend with that. Defend 1. Defend 4. 3. 4. 5. Okay, push. Do 1 damage. Okay. Defend 4. Can I push anyone anywhere? Okay, it's tough. I'm just looking at that mountain region. Oh, there's building first anyway. So I've got maybe I gather. Just put another one there. Yeah, it's not good. Sorry, just having a think here. There. 1, 2, 3. 1 from there. 1 from there. Let's gather 3. Let's see. Gather 1. Dahan. Interesting. Alright. I've got to play 3 cards. Deal 1 damage. 1 Dahan. Mysterious. 1, 2. 2 away. Target land. No. No. Let me see. Push up to 2 away. Interesting. Okay. Defend 1, defend 4. Defend 2. Okay, let me play Drift Down into Slumber. Just defend 1. And then I can gather a single 1 into there. Okay. That's not handy. Push up to 2. Okay, I'm going to play Eerie Noises Moving Trees. And then just going to do Mysterious Abductions as well. 2, 2, 3. Okay. Alright, I'm going to pay for those. I've got to pay 3. Pay 3 for that. Okay. Alright, now we're good. Let's go. I'm going to defend defend 1. Do I want to draw that in? Maybe I do. Draw that in, push 2 of them away. Okay, I'm going to defend 1 over here. And I'm going to draw in a Dahan because of that. Okay, it's done. Then I am going to 1 away with the invaders. I'm going to defend 2 in here. Maybe bring 1 of these Dahans across because I defended. That was with my innate power. Now my mysterious power, I'm going to damage 1 and grab a fear. That's down there, so that's done. Alright, now let's go. The fear card. Dahan on their guard. Lands with Dahan have defense 1 per Dahan. Okay. Lands with Dahan have defense 1 per Dahan. That's okay. Really doesn't do me much. Ravage. Jungles. Nothing happens in the jungles. Mountains will build. So we get town there. We get another town there. That's growing. And then we get explore coastal lands. Okay. Coastal lands are coming. Alright. Then what we'll do, we'll move these across. Now, slow powers, eerie noises and moving trees. 1 away from presence. I get to push up to 2. 1 away from here. Let's push. It's going to ravage. Let's push these 2 up here. Okay. Alright, that's done. And time passes. Okay, so I've only got 1 card to go. I might have to reclaim cards. Let's get that. Reclaim cards. Get a power card, which is now Delusions of Danger. Get 1 energy. Okay, now I get 2 energy for gaining. So I'm up to 6. Okay, 3 cards. And I get to... Yeah, let's go. I've got all my cards here. One away. Push 2. Let's see, 1 damage. Ravage. I can't do anything on Ravage. I could defend 4. That would be good. Maybe I'll defend 4. I need... hang on, if I defend 4 there, how about I defend 8? And then here I defend 2 and defend 1. Defend 1, okay. That one. Then got 1 more card. Damage. Defend for 8 there. Oh, defend for... Defend for 2. Defend for 3. Okay, and then if I get a moon, 1 damage. Coastal lands. Okay. Maybe I just do... Gather up to 3. Oh, maybe do the whole night there. Okay, let's try that. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to try Drift Down into Slumber. Boon of Watchful Guarding. And Whispered Guidance through the night. So 0 cost for all, but I am going to spend... Target spirit may spend 1 energy. And that is defending for 8 now. So I will defend for 8 over here. Yep. Into that land. I can't gather 1 into that land. Okay. Hang on, let me just, maybe if I can move, gather up to 3. Oh, I can't do that yet. Defend, defend. Okay, I'm going to defend this for 8. I can't gather up anything there. I can knock off something there. Okay, so defend that for 8. I've got my Mischief and Sabotage. I can gain 1 fear and defend 2. 1 away. I'll defend 2 here. Can't gather anything. Drift down into Slumber. I'm going to defend 1 here, so defending for 3 there. Defending for 3, which is good. Okay. And that's it. Alright, let's go to our Fear phase. Nothing there. Ravage phase, the mountains, defending for 8. Then this one will defend for 8. This will knock off a town. That's up another fear. Got up to 3 there. Now here defending for 3, so nothing happens there, but we get the Dahan attacking the town and the explorers. Adds another fear, which is 4, which will get another fear card, and we're up to terror level 2, so we've got to get rid of the towns and the cities that will win the game. Okay, that's mountains. Now building the coast, we get 1 town there, another town here. That doesn't build anything. And then for exploring, we got the sands again. 1, 2. Okay, this shifts all across. We get the slow powers now. This one is gather up to 3. 1 away. I will gather up to 3 here. So I'm going to use this as a target. Gather up to 3. So that's 1 away from jungle. Sorry, 1 away. So gather up to 3. Done that. And if Amadas and Dahan are present, 1 fear. So 1 fear clocks down under. Okay, that is it. Time passes, and that is it. Alright, so that was all 0 cost. Okay. Alright, so now our turn again. Got to get rid of the buildings. Alright, so what do I need? I've got the coastal lands are going to ravage. I need to defend that. Oh, hang on. Did I make a mistake? I can't do that. It was no my target land. Oh, stuff that up. So I'm going to put this one back. I'm going to put that fear back. That actually got blight there, and then let's cascade it. 1 down there. That takes 1 presence off. Okay, yeah, that boon, I made a mistake there. Boon of watchful guarding, that didn't have any presence, so I couldn't defend for 8 there. Okay, that's fine. Alright, now I think that's fixed. Now let's choose. Yeah, let's choose. Okay. What are we going to do? Coastal lands are going to hit. I need defense for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still gets 2. 1, 2, 4. Yeah, I could get that. I need to defend for 4. So I need 2 and 3. Okay, get the plant. Okay, I'm going to go for I'm going to go for G3. So gain a power card. Terrifying Nightmares. Right, Terrifying Nightmares is a major power. Alright, Terrifying Nightmares. I've got to lose 1 into the discard. Delusions of Danger. I can go into the discard if we get that one. Okay, got 1 power. Add 3. Let's add it to from the top rack. Let's add it up to 3 away. That's okay. Let's add it here again. Okay, I'm going to put that there now. So I'll put presence there. Then gain 1 energy. Okay, then I gain another 2 energy, so we're up to 8. Alright, now I can play. I want to be able to get my innate power to defend for 4 against up here. Do I defend anything else? No, defend for 4. So I need 2 of them, 3 of them. Okay. 2 of them. And I've got 1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay. I'm just going to play these. I'm going to play Mysterious Abductions, Eerie Noises and Moving Trees, and Lure of the Unknown. So that costs 3. Take all 3 off. Okay. Now let's. So that will give me Mischief and Sabotage. I can add 1 Fear into the pool and defend 4. Okay, I'm going to defend 4 here, and at the same time, defending 4, I can move this one into there, so that's 1 off the sacred site. Yep, and I can defend 4. Yep, move it in. 3, 4, so still get 2. Yep, that's enough to wipe out all of them. Okay. Okay, so that was my innate power. Now, the other power. Build. Gather. Gather 1. Okay. Lure of the Unknown. Where there are no invaders, I can't do that. Damn. Lure of the Unknown. Where there are no invaders. Yeah, I can just gather this one over here. Lure of the Unknown. Then I've got Mysterious Abductions. I could have just killed that one. Defended 4. This one is. Oh, I'm just going to get one of these explorers out. Okay. Alright. That is it. Let's look at the fear. I'm up to level 2 fear. What have we got for level 2 fear? Each player removes 1 explorer or town from a coastal land. Oh, you beauty. I'm going to remove that. I don't think I get the fear. Oh, do I do? Immigration accelerates. Each player removes 1. Removes the same, right, as destroying. I won't add the fear on because I'm not sure if that's just removed. I don't think that adds fear. That wasn't destroyed. Okay. Alright, so now we get to the Ravage. Nothing happens on the coastal lands there. This one defends for, was it 4? So we do get 2. We do get Blight in there. It doesn't remove the... but then we get 2, 4, 6, 8. That wipes out everyone here. I get 3 fear for that, which means I get another fear card. Okay, I've still got 3 buildings to go. Then we've got sands to build. This one does build 1. Pesky. And then we get explore wetlands. that one, and that one. Okay, we move these across. Then slow power, eerie noises of moving trees, 2 fear. We push up to 2. What do we push these to? Push up to 2. Let's push 1, 2. That's 1 away. Yep, let's push up to 2. Let's get them in there. Alright, time passes. That all goes. I've only got 1 left. So, in the new phase, I'm going to have to reclaim a card. G1. Reclaim the cards. Got them all. Gain a power card. Dark and Tangled Woods. Okay, Dark and Tangled Woods. Gain 1 energy. Okay, that's it. Then I gain another 2 energy. Okay, now I've got 3 cards I can use. I can push up to... yeah. To 4. 2 away. No, I can push up to 4 of them. Ravage. No, terrifying. I don't want to do that. Though I do get some fear. Let's see. What do I need to do? Gather up 1 from the jungle. Jungle with presence. Need to gather. You need to push things around. Push up to 4. No. Sand, defend. Could do that. Defend 4. Then how am I going to get these ones? I've got to start pushing them. Defend 3. Let's see. Defend 1. Start to push those. Okay, I could drift down into slumber. I could defend that. I could push those in. Yep. And then I need Tanglewoods. 1 away. Okay, maybe that. Alright, let's just try these. Boon of Watchful Guarding. Drift down into slumber. And Dark and Tanglewoods. All cost just 1. Now I've got, I should have 4 fast powers I can use now. First one, Boon of Watchful Guarding. I'm going to defend for 4 here. And I can push, or gather 1. Dahan in there. Hopefully that will get rid of that. Then I can defend 3. Okay, we're almost 1 away. Can defend 3. I can gather 1 into that. No, actually, oh yeah. Okay, so that's done. Drift down into slumber. I can defend 1 here. I can bring one of those in. Okay. Got Dark and Tangled Woods. I've got 2 fear. gives me another fear card. Okay. Defend. If land is jungle, defend for 3. Jungle, defend for 3. Okay, and then I defend for 3 over there. Let's pull that in there. Okay. Alright, I think that's right. Now let's go to our fear stage. I've got 2 cards here on level 2. Wary of the interior. Each player removes 1 explorer or town from an inland. Oh, fantastic. Land. I'm going to remove this one. That's gone. Each player chooses a different land with Dahan. In each, 1 damage per Dahan. Dahan raid. Ooh. Sand. 1 damage. Let's... Oh, that sucks. Here, 1 damage per Dahan. So let's just... Dahan raid, let's just take 1 here. Okay. Now we've got Ravage. So we have... This defends for 4. Defending, Dahan hits this for 2. We get 1 fear in there. Okay. Sands, nothing else happens here. Wetlands, things build. Town there. Town there. Then we get explore jungle and sands. Jungle. Jungle. And sands. Okay, I've just got to get rid of these constructs. Okay. Then... Oh, that's all over there as well. Time passes. Discard. This shifts across. Time passes. Okay, now we are back again to our go. What are we going to do? Push up to 4. Could be terrifying. Okay, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Plant. 4. 3. 2. Induction. Gather up to 1. There's no invaders. Gonna have to... Oh, that sucks. Have to defend. Let's draw the 2 there. I've got to damage stuff. How do I damage stuff? Oh, yeah, this is not going well. Dark and Tangled. The Jungle Hungers. Maybe I get that. Okay, maybe I'm going to go for G3. Let's get the Jungle Hungers. That's a major power. It's going to wipe out a lot, isn't it? Okay. I've got to get rid of 1. Delusions of... Okay. Add a presence. Let's add 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's add a plant up to, let's defend, so we just go down there, I guess. And then we get 1 energy. Okay. Then we get another 2 energy. So up to 10. Okay. Got 3 cards to play. Alright. I've got to destroy all. Jungle Hunger's one off. Okay, gotta push. Gotta push up to 4. Destroy up to all. That's, do that. Got 7. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Push up to 2. Damage 1. Not gonna gather up to 1. Push. Gather up to 1. Push up to 4. 2 and 3, destroy 1. Okay. Gather up to 1. Push 2. Okay, alright, let's try this. I'm going to go Jungle Hungers, Terrifying Nightmares, Lure of the Unknown. That's 7 cost. Takes all that. Okay, now I've got 4 plants, 2 air, and 2 moons. I've got up to here. I can add 3. Let's do that. Add 3 in. I do get a fear card, which unlocks my terror. I just got to get rid of the cities. Okay. Alright, then we're done. Okay. 2 and 4. So took 3 there, and I can defend for 6. 1 off the sacred site. Defend for 6. Let's defend for 6 here. Let's bring this in. Right. Okay. Okay. Then I've got gather. I've got gather. Lure of the Unknown. Oh, without any invaders. Crap, I can't do that. Lurian has to have no invaders. Oh, okay. Should I defend there then? Actually, so maybe I don't defend there. What if I defend one on the sector side here? I just have to destroy, and I've got to get rid of the builds then. The builds. If I defend here, defend for 6, and defend. Defend for 6. Do I push 1 in? Guess I do. Just push 1 in. Okay, do that. Lure of the Unknown, gather 1. Oh, with no invaders, I can't do that. Crap, okay. stuff that's gone. Terrifying. 1, 2, 3. I've got 3 of them. Terrifying. I've got 2 fear. So down to that. And push up to 4. Push up to 4. I'm just going to push these guys. Hang on, how much I'm defending for? Defend for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just going to push that up there. Okay. Terrifying Nightmares. I pushed City up. Yep. And I've done that. Okay. So that's it. Let's look at the fear card. We're on Terror level 3. Defend 9 in all coastal lands. Fantastic. Skip all build actions in coastal lands. Fantastic. Okay. So let's go Ravage. Defend for 6. That was defending. I will take defense for 6. Yep. 4, 5, 6. Yep. And Dahan will get one of those. Over here, what was it again? Defend 9 in all coastal lands. That's defending for 9. And Dahan will get rid of these. That's another fear. Up. Okay. Yep. Then skip all build actions in coastal lands. Okay. So build. Oh, this thing. Build. It's going to build one up here. One up here. That's not coast. It's going to build one in here. That's alright. I just need to get the city. And one here. Okay, and then we've got explore, sand, and wetlands. That's alright, I think we're good. Sand and wetlands, there's a lot here, but we've got a lot of fear happening. Okay. Alright, then the jungle hungers. I think this is it. I've got 2 moons. And I've got 3 plants. So destroy all. I'm going to target one off the junk here. Destroy all explorers and towns. Destroy. There's nothing in there, but I've got 2, 3. Destroy 1 city, which is that. Do not destroy in Dahan. And that will win it for me. So Terror level 3 has got me clearing the cities. Made it easier. So I had a lot of explorers, a couple of towns, but I won with Terror level 3 there. So a lot of fear with eyes watch from the trees. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. That was quite fun. A little stuff up there with my boon. What was it? The boon of guarding. Watching the boon. Something like that. Jungle Hungers came in. The boon of watchful guarding. That was one. Yeah, I made one little error there, but hopefully I fixed that up. But yeah, let me know what you think. This is really cool. I'm going to keep on trying other low complexity spirits. I might try adversaries. I don't know yet. I just want to get a feel for all the spirits before I kind of move to the next level. But hope you enjoyed that. And until next time, happy gaming. Catch you later.